Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin, and today's video what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys the best class setups to get nuclears and to get 100 plus gameplays in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this little bit of a class setup video. If you guys do enjoy it, make sure to leave some support on it, leave a rating on the video when you guys are done watching, a like or a dislike. I'm looking for some feedback, and also be sure to subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. So first off, I'm going to show you guys some awesome classes. Then we'll talk about some specialists and then some score streaks, which will help you guys to get these nuclears and 100 pluses in Black Ops 3. So let's get right into it, because we know everyone loves the nuclears and the 100 pluses. So the first class that I have, this one is really good. It is a Dark Matter Weevil, and this one is kind of a stealth class, I believe. So what I have on it is a suppressor, fast mags, and then a grip, and then I have a ghost, and then here I have, you can probably swap this out for hardwired. Ghost, scavenger, hardwired, blast suppressor. It's basically one where you just stay off the map, and a very good one for getting nuclears. On nuclears, you kind of have to stay stealthy, make sure you get all the kills. On 100 plus gameplays, it's basically just like go in there, whatever happens, make sure you get your streaks. Next class setup that we have for you guys is, this was one of my favorites. Obviously, you guys see, I used to use the VMP like every game. I don't use it as much now because I try to make variety for my channel. But when I like use the VMP, it's kind of weird. This is my personal preference. I like the ELO sight. Some people just like it with no sight. But then fast mags, quick draw, grip. This is like one that would be good for either nuclears or 100 plus gameplays, because I have scavenger on it. You got that fast reload with the fast mags. The VMP is deadly, bro, and it does so much damage. You could easily get a 100 plus with this if you're playing it smart. And I have the LCAR-9 secondary just in case. You could swap that out here if you want for a stun grenade maybe, or even for a Semtex or something like that, whatever you're dependent on, because scavenger does replenish your lethals and tacticals in this game, so it's up to you. Next class setup that I have here is the Vesper, and now this one is kind of a deadly class setup. It's kind of weird, but I have the Vesper with 4 attachments. This is a class setup that's literally one of my favorite for Nuketown. So I have grip, extended mags, long barrel, fast mags. Literally everything you need for this freaking Vesper. And then what I have here is flak jacket, and my second perk, I don't have scavenger. You could put scavenger if you're more trying to stay alive longer, but what I have on this one is, because I have extended mags, I throw an anti-up, and this one is great for running non-lethals. It only takes 4 kills for a UAV, or with assist points and caps, usually like 2 or 3 kills, and then you can get tons of UAVs and counters and VSATs with this class. Once again, you could switch that up for scavenger and use this. Actually looks like a really nice class to go for 100 plus gameplays with basically just a gun. It's your gun, you got 3 perks, and then you got a gun with 4 tatters. What else could you ask for? If you got good gun skill, this will be deadly. Next one that I have for you guys, this is more of an assault rifle class. I'm more of an SMG player myself in this game. I like to get the small maps and play SMGs, but when I do play on the big maps, obviously I use assault rifles. So this is one for when I get those maps like Fringe, Redwood, stuff like that. Elo sight, extended, fast mags, grip, and then a flak jacket, scavenger, blast suppressor. Blast suppressor, I actually do like it because the thruster sound is suppressed. People, like, they don't always check the minimap, but they do hear when you thrust, and blast suppressor does help with that. And then I have the trip mine, because that thing resets with scavenger. Absolutely deadly. The next one, everyone knows about this one. This thing is the big kahuna, the M8A7 Elo rapid fire stock. I like how they buffed it so rapid fire actually works a lot better with this thing. Then I have flak jacket, ghost, scavenger, blast suppressor. This class setup is deadly, bro. If you're good with assault rifles, if you're good with sitting back on a headlet, picking people off, this is your class, baby. M8A7. Next one I have, this is sort of a sleeper gun. This thing is so good though. The 48 dredge burst weapon. You could, I don't think, yeah, they do have rapid fire on this thing, so you could swap out and throw some rapid fire up on this thing. I actually might try that out. Take off this, throw some rapid fire up on this thing, and this thing is deadly. It's a 6-round auto burst, elo sight, extended, fast, rapid fire, which kind of sucks because it's an LMG. Probably not as good as the M8A7 because you need extended and fast on an LMG. Then flak jacket, overclock, scavengers, so I'm getting those specialists faster. The next class setup there for you guys is the Shiva, which is a one-shot kill to the head when you have the high caliber rapid fire stock. This gun, even if you have a fast trigger finger, like you're tapping it super fast, when there's a limit on this thing, there's a cap on it, so when you put on rapid fire, it basically increases that cap. So even if you have like I guess a modded controller or the best trigger finger ever, this thing will not be the best unless you throw in the rapid fire standard perks. And the last setup that I have for you guys, this one is a deadly one. Always trust the Kuda, man. This thing is deadly, and I just have grip and extended mags. It has a pretty fast reload with the extended mags, the Kuda does. LCAR-9 secondary. I could actually swap that out, maybe throw on a Semtex stun. This is like a traditional COD class. This class brings me back to BO2. Flak jacket, scavenger, fast hands, tac mask. I actually like this class, man. You could even swap out tac mask for blast suppressor or gung ho if you're into deploying your equipment and hip fire and something like that. A standard class, and these are awesome classes to go for 100 pluses and nuclear gameplay. play. So the next thing we're going to talk about here is the specialist. Now, there's basically a few specialists that you'd want to run if you're going for these gameplays. This first page, you don't want to really use any of these. This one, Vision Pulse, is very useful if you're at a lower level. You don't have the higher specialist unlocked. But then this class, I'll show you the ones that really do matter into getting these nuclears and 100 pluses. So if you're going for a nuclear, this one can be very helpful. The glitch, flashback to a previous position while keeping all other conditions intact. The glitch can be very, very good for the simple fact that if you guys are going like super balls deep in their spawn or something like that, you can just glitch back out, and if you mess up, usually the glitch can save you on a nuclear streak maybe 2 or 3 times. It's kind of like in the beta, we had Rejacked, which was really overpowered to save us from messing up. That's kind of what glitch is. It's a more balanced version of that. Sometimes you can be glitch right into another guy who shoots you, but it is a lifesaver a few times and has helped me on some good streaks before. These ones are not really that useful. The kinetic armor can be useful if you guys do like that one. I don't really like it myself. I just don't think it's as useful as any of the other specialists. This one is deadly. This is what you're going to want to run. This is probably my favorite specialist in the game. Especially if you're going for 100 plus and using big kill streaks, you need to be running the combat focus, baby. Combat focus, it basically makes all score earned while it's triggered. Give you a bonus multiplier towards your score streaks. It doesn't help you with a common misconception is that this will help you level up faster or get more score. I mean, it does help you get more score and level up faster, but it only helps you by doing that by increasing the way you get your kill streak. So when you pop this, get 2 or 3 kills, you're already at like a UAV, you're already at a counter UAV, a sentry gun, you're moving up really fast, and that's why this combat focus is deadly and probably my favorite for 100 pluses and nuclears. This section I don't really use. Then this one is good too. If you're going for a nuclear or 100 plus, you can use the scythe. They did nerf it, so it takes longer to charge up. But the scythe is deadly for the fact that basically they nerfed how long it takes to charge up, but when you get kills with it, you get that machine gun on your arm. Those kills still count towards your nuclear, and they really do help you for going for those nuclear gameplays, because if you get a scythe and get like 7 or 8 kills with it, if you go ham with it, then you only need 22 or 23 gun kills. These ones I don't really I'm not really a fan of the active camo. I think that one's just kind of BS. I like the Ripper though. The Ripper is very good. The Ripper is good if you're rushing in there, if you're playing Nuketown, knifing kids, stuff like that. And I actually did get 100 plus with a heat wave before, but I don't really recommend these ones. I was kind of just messing around, and I don't think that these ones are the most powerful. I think this section is really fun. I love the Purifier, love the heat wave, but it's not the best for going full tryhard, and that's what we're about today. So score streaks here. Now we're going to talk about score streaks. So the standard for going for nuclears, I'm pretty sure everyone knows, is the UAV, counter UAV, and the hater. The reason why for this is because these are non-lethal. It's called the non-lethal setup for the fact that none of these kill streaks can kill people. But they can help you by giving you vision on the map, keeping the enemies counter, giving you guys a hater, distracting them. The enemies are going to get out their launchers, try to shoot stuff down. They're going to be super distracted, and that's why these things are deadly and the best for going for a nuclear. It's by far the best. If you're going for a nuclear, this is what you want to run. There's no discussion, no debate about it. These are basically, you can get nuclears running higher streaks, but it's just not going to be as easy because these ones are the deadly ones. These are the ones that's going to help you get the nuclears. Another setup now we will go into the setup to get 100 pluses, because to get nuclears, that's basically it. To get 100 plus there's a lot of debate about the setups, and it's basically because the kill streaks aren't that overpowered. The standard one that I've been using and that I've seen other people using is the Wraith Hater Wraps. It's a pretty standard one if you're playing on a map that's kind of wide open, but the wraps still go ham. Evac, Ground War, Domination, perfect example. This thing will go ham. This is very good for getting 100 pluses. You usually want to have the hater incorporated in any sort of setup, because without the hater, you're kind of blind. You know, you can get killed from people spawning behind you. When you have the hater up, it's 100%. You're going to see all of them on the minimap, and that's going to be so influential and help you guys get those 100 pluses. Now, other ways that I've got 100 pluses before, if you're playing Nuketown, you could run Lightning Strike, Hardened Sentry, and Cerebus. This setup is different. Okay, if you're playing a lobby where they don't shoot stuff down at all, definitely Wraith Hater Wraps. You're going to destroy. Use combat focus, cycle those streaks, you're going to be destroying. If you're playing in a lobby where they're shooting everything down, use the Lightning Strike, Hardened Sentry, and the Cerberus. They cannot shoot you down. Lightning Strike comes in super fast. I think you can shoot it down if you get it like at the perfect time. They're not going to shoot it down, basically. Sentry Gun, you set it up if you're on like Nuketown Common or something like that. It can hold the whole spawn up. This thing can get you a ton of kills. Usually every Sentry Gun probably gets me, I don't know, at least like 3 or 4 kills, I'd say. And same with the Cerberus. You can actually, if you're the Cerberus, you can actually activate it yourself and go in there and kill people. which is good, but when you're going for that 100 plus, you want to be maximizing your time, maximizing your score per minute and kills per minute. That's why I call it in. You just call it on your wrist. It goes ham in the spawns while you're going ham in the spawns with your gun and just destroying people. That is a good setup for 100 pluses. And there's also other setups you can go with. You can just go with the standard UAV, Guardian, Sentry Gun. You know, there's a bunch of different setups, but those first 3 that I showed you, the non-lethals for the nuclear, and then those 2 setups for the 100 plus gameplays are going to be the best, and those are going to be your best options. Other options for 100 plus gameplays, if your Wraith seems to get shot down too fast, you could do Cerberus, Hater, Raps, Cerberus, Talon, Hater. You know, there's a bunch of different options you can do here and decide them, but these big 3 you can never go wrong with if you're good enough to get the kill streak. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I did not expect it to be this long. Holy crap, that was a super long video. If you guys did make it to the end, comment Hater down in the comment section below. This is all the tips you need for nuclears and 100 plus. This was a killer vid, probably one of my best vids in BO3. Comment Hater, H-A-T-R, down in the comment section below if you guys made it to the end. Subscribe to my channel. Like this thing up, man. If you made it to the end, you definitely got to leave a like on it. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And I'm out. Peace. Subscribe for Cookie and don't looky. Have a great night, guys.